You guys, it is Yo Girl Cadillac. I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Drama Like Prison Wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping to see justice before all face too bleak. Yes, it's your girl Cadillac. Anyways, coming through today, February the 5th, 2025. Yes, this I right here. The moment I said I was going to sit here and make a video because I was supposed to make a video yesterday and the day before, and I have not. Um, I haven't been on top of my video content. So the moment I said, let me go ahead and park and make a video, my contact starts hurting me. So that's what's happening with my eye over here. But pay no mind. Anyways, I wanted to get back to Viso. This is what I'm going to call it, Viso vlogs. Viso is slang, prison slang for visitation, right? So I have been, since I'm visiting often, I said I'll just recap our visits because it does become interesting when you have the specific stories, right? The specific things that happen. A lot of the videos I have given you previous have been when it was in the past and you're trying to remember and you're synopsizing. But when it's fresh on top of your mind, you can tell the story, right? Okay, so me and my daughter, our daughter, me and Marcello's daughter, and our grandchildren, we are now, just recently, because money changed her schedule, are visiting weekly, right? So now, as a whole family, we're able to go to visitation. Okay, so last week we had a very good visit. Marcello had his grandson, his little, that's the love of his life right now. Used to be money, but now it is the baby boy. Like, I don't know if that's because that's the first boy from his lineage, because I don't have a son, we just have a daughter. And if you are a grandparent, you know grandchildren are just like your children. So that's like his son, that's his grandson. But I guess it's just that special place in his heart there. So he got to hold him, he got to play with Princess. This week, you know how they go back and forth. Some weeks, it used to be, it's this little patch of grass, right? Little patch of grass. They used to let you, if you were couples, hold hands. You could walk in a circle around the patch of grass and then walk through the pavilion, make a circle around the benches, come back through the patch of grass. It's not much, but we make the most out of the little that we have. So there's another person in charge. Before, who was over visitation, they were so cool, laid back, laughing, talking. Oh, visitation ended. Okay, last kiss goodbye, y'all. Whatever. They didn't bother nobody at all. You go to the bathroom freely, come out for the visitors. And then it changed. They put someone else over it. So then it's you're frisked upon going in and out of the bathrooms. They're making rules on top of rules on top of rules. So it became that the little patch of grass, they said later that, oh shoot, I didn't put don't disturb. I'm sorry, y'all. It makes my content so like, seems so ghetto because I have all this clicking and interruptions. I'm so sorry. And I don't edit, which I am starting to think about editing some, but still, I'm not really getting enough action on my channel. Once I get enough action, I will do those things, guys. But just bear with me. And I thank you for those that have, right? And those that don't criticize and talk about me because of it. But yeah, so anyways, that little patch of grass, then they started saying that only those that have children could be in the patch of grass, where the children were playing red light, green light. They were playing some other little games, whatever. And that would be the thing that you, if you had a child, you could get in the grass. So Princess would love to run and chase Marcello, or Marcello chase Princess in a little patch of grass. Then they said nobody on the grass, just the children. You can't go on the grass with the child. It's just your child can go on the grass. So, okay. And then I guess last week it was this whole thing. I guess nobody can be on their grass. I don't know. They just be doing too much sometimes, right? Okay, so that was a change. So Princess couldn't run around on the grass. They don't want the kids on the grass. So we just kind of went on back inside. And there's the thing where you used to get you a seat inside. You might want to walk outside, play with the child for a little bit. Like Princess likes to take little play breaks, and she likes to run outside, and then she likes to come back in. Now they're like, if you're going outside, you must stay outside. They want you to gather everything off the table and take it on outside and stay outside. So that's new. And then Money was so upset because she's like this new person with all these rules. So she told me the story that a guy was taking his baby. I don't know how old the baby is because Money, this is a secondhand story, right? So Money told me the story and I'm retelling it. That the guy was taking his baby, throwing the baby up. You know, you throw the baby up and catch him, and Money said that the guard was like, no, you can't do that. And Money got so bothered. She was like, in her mind, she was like, that's his baby. How you gonna tell him what he could do with his baby? She was mad. And then it was one more thing that really just irritated. It was crazy. Okay, so now they end visitation before 3. I found that out because I was in the line to try to go change my granddaughter when they were saying visitation was about to end. And it was like 20 minutes left. So because they fingerprint you upon leaving and upon entering visitation, they want to finish the fingerprinting process early by 3. So that means like they want the whole visitation room done so by 3. So that means you basically have to leave at like 2:40. It's getting earlier and earlier, right? So they call visitation is ending. Last hug, last kiss, whatever. So Marcello likes to say his goodbyes to each person, not all at one group. Well, really, he likes to say each person, and then he likes the last group hug or whatever. So Princess, I told y'all how Princess do. Princess will be have like this love hate relationship with him. She'll act like she can't stand him, and then she'll warm up to him, and then she might go back to acting like she can't stand him. It's like she goes through these stages. So last week she just played with him the whole time. They were able to build. They did crayons together, and he says he think the reason she did that the week before, like got mad at him, is because he was holding her little brother, and she feels kind of jealous. And I was like, that could be it. That could be it. So he said that he was going to try something new and include both of them. He set her right up next to him, and no matter if he was holding a baby or whatever, he was still paying attention to her. And that she was fine with it. The whole visitation, she didn't give him not one attitude. So at the end of the visitation, when they said last hug, he goes to hug Princess, and Princess like reaches into him and hugs him so tight. And he just picks up while she's hugging him. And I have never in my life, well, my life has been much longer than this, but since Princess has been visiting, I have never seen Princess hug her grandfather like that. It was so cute, and Money was sitting back watching Princess hug her father and her grandfather, Money's father and Money's grandfather. So she was sitting back watching and she was like smiling. We're just back, stepping back, smiling, like, oh, look at Princess hugging her little granddaddy. And as they were in hugging, we hear boom. Like, the heck is that? Look around. It's the late. It's that guard that's in charge, bamming on the table saying, "Visitation. We have to close visitation, sir." Then everybody looks around like literally we were the only ones that got straight up to say our goodbyes. There was a room full of people behind us. Why did she come single us out and bam on that table? So everybody's like, uh. It was so aggravating. And money, I get aggravated and I smile in your face. I pray for you and I go head on about my business. I know that's the distraction of the enemy. Money takes it to heart. Money's like, like she'll kind of get angry, but that is what the enemy wants us to do, to get angry in those situations, to feel like, but the one thing I can say is yes, we have a countdown date now. I got to go look up the actual date, but even though it's a decade or so, we can look forward to an actual goalpost when this will be over.